You're very fortunate, Ari. You could have been a dead man.
Then I certainly am fortunate. Do you greet everyone with a pistol?
Only intruders?
I'm hardly that, Jonas. At least I wasn't as far as Spencer was concerned.
All keys were to be turned over to me during the inventory.
Surely your inventory is finished by now.
Hardly. I'm only carrying out the instruction in Spencer's will to the letter, which means I must have those keys.
I admire your dedication. I hope the executor of my will takes his work half as seriously. Is the sherry being inventoried as well? If not, I'm going to have some. Will you join me?
It's a little early in the day for drink. I want you to explain why you're here and then leave. This house has been officially sealed. I shouldn't have to instruct you. It makes me feel quite rude.
I should think it would. I'm simply going through my drawer to my things to find my file and my collection. Spencer allotted me desk space. Is that a problem?
Of course not.
Thank you. Shall I wait until you put the gun down?
I see you came across my blueprints.
Yes, and I can't thank you enough. I'm anxious to study them before I plan any exhibits.
Ah, yes, the bearing walls and so forth.
Every wall, in fact. You'd hardly drive a nail into a house like this without knowing exactly how it's structured.
Yes, the structure is fascinating. Have you found your file?
Not yet, but it must be there somewhere.
Maybe I've seen it. How is it labeled?
Berlin Exhibition Correspondence.
Ah, Mary Cara.
What else?
She is the great passion of your life, isn't she?
Yes.
Your file isn't there.
Misplaced, I suppose. When do you plan to finish your inventory?
As soon as possible. Don't forget, I have a museum to look after, and a rather substantial one at that.
And I have one to begin, and I would like to get started. What day will you leave here?
Spencer's collection is extraordinarily large.
I've cataloged larger ones in 2 days.
There is cataloging and cataloging, my friend. I believe in going into extreme detail on everything. I will look for your Berlin correspondence.
I'd appreciate that.
Then goodbye.
May I have the blueprints, Jonas?
May I have the keys? Civilized as we both are, I feel obligated to follow Spencer's instructions. I would hate to have to bother to have the locks changed.
As you wish.
As Spencer wished.
And the blueprints.
Oh, no, I think I'll hold on to them until the house is turned over to you. It won't be long.
This house is my future, Jonas. I leave it briefly in your capable hands.
Hi, Joe. You're, not very good at following orders.
Roger, how are you?
Okay. How's the gunshot wound on your side?
It's good. It's almost healed. I promise you I'll make an appointment next week. All right?
Please do. Well, I don't see my friend anywhere.
You mean Delia?
What's new in Pine Valley? Here's what you need to know.
Tomorrow, your dad and I are going down to the courthouse, and we're going to stop our divorce from going through.
You're the only one worthy of running Chandler.
Exactly.
And that's why I'm going to give you all my Chandler stocks.
Your dad's too big to do his own dirty work, so I set Sean up.
You don't know what you're in for. I tell you, the girls and I should apologize right now.
Keep up to date with All My Children, weeknights at 8 on SoapNet. A courtroom battle.
Jason Morgan is a violent criminal.
A betrayed lover holds a secret.
She will bury you on that stand.
Jason's situation is getting worse by the minute.
And a DA out for blood.
Is Jason Morgan the father of your son?
Watch General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC. Weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
The Hanes Comfort Soft Waistband, wrapped in soft cotton and tagless. It's our most comfortable underwear ever.
Starbucks iced coffee, a premium Italian roast coffee drink with a hint of non-fat milk and sugar.
Cut, please.
Wow, that's great coffee. Can I get another take?
When your cat needs help finding her own litter box, you know something wonderful has happened. Like Fresh Step Litter adding odor-eliminating carbon. Carbon that helps keep odors from ever leaving the litter box, so it's almost like not having one. Fresh Step, a giant step for freshness. And if you have more than one cat, look for Fresh Step Multiple Cat Formula.
University understands how you live today and where you want to go tomorrow. University of Phoenix, thinking ahead.
My name is Steve Tryon. When you think of Overstock.com, you probably think of our great deals. And it's true that you can get up to 70% off on most of our products. We have over 750,000 different products at Overstock.com. But what you might not think of is the way we take care of your order from the time you purchase something on the web to the time it gets to your door. The goal at Overstock is to create a terrific customer experience.
Overstock.com. It's all about the O.
Well, Dee was just in here. Hold on just a second.
I didn't mean Dee. I meant a friend.
What, are you meeting him here for lunch?
Yeah. She is a female friend. Oh. So, how was your Christmas?
It was crowded.
Well, that's good in terms of business anyway, but life is no business.
Well, can be if you try hard.
Joe, hi. Excuse me. Oh, Roger, hi. I didn't recognize you.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
A compliment.
Well, meaning perhaps I've changed for the better. Oh, never mind.
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt you two. I just wanted to tell you, Joe, that I made all those calls, so I'll be taking a break for a few minutes, if that's okay.
Sure.
Well, I'll let you two get back to your...
No. Roger came here to enjoy himself, not to talk to me.
Enjoy yourself? Does that mean you're actually going to sit down and have a regular lunch?
Well, that's the general idea.
It was always the hospital cafeteria or a sandwich in the staff lounge when we were together. I used to meet you sometimes and bring pastries, remember?
Well, I remember a muffin once.
Oh, Roger, you and your photographic memory. I'm just trying to say that I'm glad you're here. And that I had hoped that you would believe the note in the Christmas card, and I guess you did.
Well, I'm afraid that I didn't get your card.
But I mailed it days ago. It said, "Happy Christmas, please stop by, and don't forget New Year's Eve at the Crystal Palace." You're teasing me, aren't you? It had to have been delivered.
No, it wasn't, Dee, and I have plans for New Year's.
Oh, Roger, couldn't you change them? I thought... I had this idea
Dee,
that
don't say it. Please don't even start to say it.
How do you know what I was going to say?
Well, vibrations, experience, I just know. Please.
You come to visit me and you act so cool. I don't understand.
I'm not cool. I'm detached, and I didn't come to visit you. I'm here to meet a friend. Detachment is a very good thing. If it works, I recommend it.
What friend?
Jane.
Jane Ryan is not welcome at my restaurant.
In that case, we'll go elsewhere.
Wait, no, I didn't mean that.
No, it's all right, Dee. We settle on the Crystal Palace because it's close and it's convenient, but since you feel
I don't know. Jane is welcome. She's welcome everywhere. You should see the way Maeve and Johnny fall all over her at home. It's just that, well, she said some things to me, you know. She hurt me.
Dee, I don't want to get pulled into this.
Oh, right, you're detached. Well, I'm not, you know. Not when somebody says I'm cruel and hypocritical. It hurts.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
You know, she comes home from dates with you and parades around with her nose in the air. And then she types all night. So I don't even get to close my eyes. Roger, she's got everybody else fooled. Don't let her fool you, too. I'm telling you, this woman is the most aggressive, insensitive person you're ever gonna run.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Dee.
Well, I do, and you know that she's a liar and a cheat.
You know, that is one hell of a statement coming from you.
She admitted it. She admitted it in front of Maeve and Johnny even. Maeve is dying.
2 minutes ago, you said that Maeve was falling all over, and now you say that she's dying. Look, I don't know what your problem is with Jane, but tell her about it and not me. She is a generous, talented young woman, and I'm not going to be roped into defending her. She doesn't want it, she doesn't need it.
I'm not roping you into anything. I'm just telling you the truth. She lied to get an acting job on The Proud and the Passionate so she could spy on poor, crippled Barbara Wilde and write disgusting gossip
She
stories.
took that job for me. She's watching Barbara to find...
She took the job for you. What do you mean?
Nothing, Dee. Absolutely nothing.
You said Jane's doing her undercover story for you?
No, Dee. That is merely what you inferred.
No, I heard you. You said
I said forget it. Now, if you can't do that, I'll wait outside for Jane and we'll go to Lem's.
I will forget it as soon as I understand it, I promise.
I will wait outside.
So what, it's a secret, is that it? Roger, you can trust me, you know that. I still have some secrets of yours I haven't told a soul. But come on, just explain it once and we'll drop it. You know, I can't stand being left in the dark. I can't stand mysteries. I'll have to go around asking you, Maeve, Johnny, everybody.
You're right, Dee. There is a secret.
Oh, goody, I knew it. Cross my heart, hope to die, I won't tell a word.
Well, see, I am the one that thought about the whole deal for Jane.
Yeah, but what is the whole deal?
It's a behind-the-scenes look at a soap opera. An undercover reporter lives the life of an actress, et cetera, et cetera. Now, Jane's doing the work, so she should get the credit. So, mum's the word.
Yeah, but you said she's doing it for you, not because of you.
Let's not quibble over words. At my suggestion, Jane is living the situation that she's writing about.
What am I supposed to be dumb or something?
I gather you're changing the subject.
Roger, stop playing around with me. I know that expression on your face. If there's one thing that being married to you taught me is what you look like when you're lying now. Especially when you're lying about another woman. Now, how would Jane be helping you by being on TV? What is she... what do you need helping about? You've got money, you've got your career, you've got a fancy car.
Look, Dee, if you finished, I think the couple over there needs to be seated.
I forgot about the malpractice suit.
At least get Joe to seat them.
You said... Does Barbara Wilde suing you have something to do with... You said that Jane was watching her to find...
Joe?
Find out what? Something about the lawsuit. Something to help you. Help you how, Roger? Tell me.
You know, Dee, for the whole world, it looks like you're playing charades.
You know, the more you ignore me, the more I know I'm right. Come on. Jane's spying on Barbara because to prove that it's not your fault.
Dee, just drop it.
To prove that she's not really sick.
Quiet.
To prove that she can walk. She's not really crippled.
Dee, quiet. Listen, we never had this conversation. This whole thought never even occurred to you.
Wow. But
look, if you open your mouth about this subject to anyone...
I won't. I was just trying to understand.
Now that you do, keep your promises. Just drop it.
Of course I will. Sure. Otherwise, if someone at the studio found out, Jane would be fired and she'd never get the evidence you need. And then you'd be so upset. And then she'd tell the whole family and They'd all be furious. I'm sorry. I'll stop talking about it.
Thank you.
Oh. I'm gonna go run some errands, clear my mind.
Don't clear it. Erase it.
Right. Oh. Joe, excuse me, Joe, I need half an hour.
Are you okay?
Oh. No, I did something terrible I have to try and fix. Half an hour, all right?
All right. Do you need any help?
Just pray, that's all. Just pray I'm in time. Oh.
Patrick, in 5 words, he's quite confident, maybe sometimes cocky. He's a little commitment phobic. Yeah, he's got his issues. He comes from a long line of womanizing. His father was a womanizer back in the day, so he's kind of taken the spot of that. He's passionate about his job. He really does care about taking care of people. He doesn't have quite the bedside manner a lot of people would hope for him, but he is a brilliant surgeon, and that's definitely one of his best traits.
A SoapNet original series, General Hospital Night Shift, Thursdays at 11.
Only on SoapNet.
Guys, something is wrong.
Greenlee took Spike in Kendall's car.
It's too soon. I can't lose my baby.
You're mine now. My baby boy.
Greenlee and Spike should be here by now.
Where did you take my son?
It was a mistake. I'm so sorry. Because of you, that little boy might die. I want my babies now. I never meant for this to happen.
Watch All My Children tonight at 8 on SoapNet.
Excuse me, while I slip into something fabulous. Garnier Nutrice. Rich, radiant color. Only Nutrice nourishes with grapeseed and now double the avocado oil. Garnier Nutrice. Nourished hair, even better color. Garnier.
Smirnoff Ice, huh?
Just gotta think of everything, Chief.
So what's up with the Trident?
Watch the bar.
You think of everything. You serve Smirnoff Ice. Please drink responsibly.
Honey, the stain set in. It's ruined.
Got a set-in stain? You shout Advanced, with 70% more stain fighters than our liquid. Nothing lifts set-in stains better, like set-in grass or set-in greasy food.
You better tell Jan about Shout Advanced.
Yeah. Set-in stains? Shout it out with Shout Advanced.
Let's face it, even with federal student loans and other financial aid, the real cost for a year of college may be higher than you think. A Chase Education One loan can help with all your school-related expenses, from college basics to basic living expenses. Not to mention the big one, tuition. You can get up to $40,000 a year for most college expenses. With a Chase Education One loan, it's fast and easy, and your check is sent in about a week. Plus, there's no application deadline, no complicated forms, and no payments until after graduation. It's easy. Students can apply in minutes 24/7. Call or go online now for more money-saving benefits. And adding a cosigner may lower your interest rate. Act now, and for a limited time, you'll receive a $50 Visa gift card with your loan. Finally, the money you need for college, fast. Call 888-663-0445 or visit chaseed72.com.
Hey, Daddy, what'd you bring us?
Now, is that all I'm good for?
His girls meant the world to him.
I think it's time for y'all to go to bed.
No, 5 more minutes.
But when he lost them...
Full custody with the mother. Father will have visitation 1 day a week.
He lost all hope.
I gotta talk to you about my kids.
I think we have a really solid case. Daddy, we just want to be with you.
Tyler Perry's Daddy's Little Girls.
I didn't come to argue.
How nice. I tried to reach you today. I spoke with Jonas.
Really? So did I.
When?
Half an hour ago, he was aiming a pistol at me.
What?
Whatever he's told you, he's lying. I know the man and dozens more like him. He's finished the inventory, and now he's looking for Marit Kara. He'll give up that house literally over my dead body. You've got to force him out, Jolene. You've got to push him out.
But before I force anybody to do
if
anything,
he finds
I
the
think
shrine before I do, he could put a claim on it.
I thought you said you didn't come here to argue. Now, would you like some coffee or something? You look exhausted.
Guns have a way of tiring me.
Why don't you, try to give me the bare bones of what happened?
I went to Spencer's. The last few days have been disturbing. You know about the break-in in my hotel room. It's very clear to me that I'm being watched. God knows what else. It's also very clear to me that the reason is Marit Kara and Jonas sealing the house and locking me out while he makes his search was more than I could tolerate. So I went to Spencer's house.
Without asking Jonas?
Who is Jonas? He should be asking me. Without asking Jonas. I let myself in with my own key, and I found the blueprints in the study.
You mean to tell me he has the blueprints already?
He hasn't told you that.
Well, no, he said he was going to get them within a day or two.
Good. At least now I have a lie that I can point to. Maybe now you'll realize
No,
it.
Ari, just stop for a second and tell me about the blueprints.
The architect's original drawings with every recess and chamber and hiding place in the entire house in detail. There's no doubt they would lead me to Marit Kara, but I'd no sooner unrolled the blueprints when Jonas was in the doorway with a gun.
He's as worried about thieves as you are.
He's worried about me. He wants the shrine for his own museum. He's got a flock of lawyers trying to find ways to break the will and my contract as curator. His main purpose in life is to find Marit Kara before I can. He refuses to give me the blueprints. He's taken away my key to the house. I almost grabbed the gun and used it on him.
He confiscated your key?
Obligated under the terms of the will, he said.
Oh, God, this is outrageous.
I have a copy of the key, but I do not have the blueprints or the guards he will undoubtedly hire or the time he is stealing, time that belongs to me. Your sister has been very kind. She's listened to me agonize, and she's tried to help, but there's nothing Faith can do. You have the skill and the authority to get Jonas out of there. Please, Jillian, help me.
All right. I'll talk to Jonas first thing in the morning, and I'll schedule his departure. But not because of anything that you said about Faith or me. It's just that Spencer had a plan for Marit Kara, and I promised to see it through.
Ryan's Hope is next, then Dangerous Desires ignite on days. Later, Little Lies lead to big trouble on AMC, only on SoapNet.
Have you noticed, sir, the halo that's around my head? I don't want to be answerable to anybody else on the face of this earth.
Ryan's Hope, next on SoapNet.
So haunted by the memories. I feel like I'm losing everything. I've done some things that I really am not proud of. I have let go of so much already, so much. I don't know what I'm gonna have left.
Everyone has a dark side. The Young and the Restless, weeknights at 11 on SoapNet. Welcome to SoapNetic, the first and only new broadband service that lets you feed your soap craving on your time.
Click any button and it's on.
SoapNetic gives you clips from all your favorite soaps.
Plus exclusives, premieres, originals, specials, and interviews, stars, classics. SoapNetic, you're in control.
Get in control with SoapNetic, the only way to feed your soap craving.
SoapNetic must watch now.
To find out how to get SoapNetic, log on to soapnetic.com today.
Hey, Ernie, word in the tree is there's another Sandy's Drops cookie.
Indeed. New buttered pecan drops.
Wow, but how do you know it has just the right amount of sweetness?
They're just right-o-meter.
Right.
Keebler's Sandy's Drops Cookies.
No castle in the south of France, but what we had were underpants. Our fruit was of the loom, not of the tree. Yeah, Daddy was the apple of my eye, like underwear he's with me till I die.
I'll put it on vibrate.
Hey, Doug, you hungry? Come on, try me. Dougie.
Silence nighttime cravings with new Dexatrim Max Evening Appetite Control. Helps block cravings without stimulants, so you can lose weight. Dexatrim Max Evening Appetite Control. Say goodnight to nighttime eating.
The proud and the passionate. Oh, hi, Hannah.
No, he's in the control room. You want me to take them? Sure. Okay, script number 47,000. Tapes tomorrow, revisions, Act 4. Go.
Miss? Excuse me, this is urgent.
Sorry, 1 second, Hannah. Babs or Caitlin?
Barbara, but I don't have to see her personally.
Then you want Mega's calling. She'll be here soon if you'll just have a seat right over there. And the character's name is Babs. Sorry, Hannah. Hank's speech? Go ahead.
Oh, Mega's calling. No, I'm Meg. Must be someone. No, I think you made a mistake. I'm not looking for Meg, unless she's the person that handles the mail. Is there a mail room?
If you can't be polite, you can leave.
Look, I'm a little upset because of this mistake I made. I didn't mean to snap at you. I realize you're busy, but so am I. In fact, I just left work in order to come here. I've got to destroy this letter I wrote. It's really an awful letter, and
Big deal. That happens every day, baby.
Not to me, it doesn't. Look, who's in charge around here? I'd like to see the producer. Just call him in here. Tell him it's Dealey Coleridge of Dealey's Crystal Palace. He'll know who it is. The show had its 25th anniversary party. Wait a minute. He will know who I am. Oh, forget the producer. I'll just talk to you. Oh,
that's it? Okay, I'll type it up and have it ready for you. I'll call you in a few minutes.
Forget the producer. I didn't mean that.
Are you here for the auditions?
No, I only want today's mail.
Pardon me?
The letter I was telling you about?
I think we better begin again.
There's this letter I sent to Barbara Wilde.
A fan letter, or?
Oh, yes, I'm a big fan. I'm crazy about her. In fact, that's why I'm here. You see, I got mixed up, and I wrote some things that, well, I just know they're really gonna hurt her. So if you'll just point me in the direction of the mail, I can go through it.
The mail's already been sorted. Are you an actress?
Will you listen to me? No, this is very important. It's critical.
You can't go through Barbara's mail. Is that what you want to do?
Not to read it, just to flip through her pile and take out my letter. It had to have been delivered today. Or you can go through it and I'll watch. And when you come across my handwriting, I'll tell you which one.
I'm sorry, that's impossible.
Look, I'll pay you for your trouble. $20?
40? Miss, I'm paid by the network. As for the mail, it's already been distributed to the actors. There is no way you can get your letter. Now, if you don't mind leaving, I have work to do. Excuse me.
Oh, no. Hey, you have to help me. She can't read that letter. Oh, my whole family's gonna hate me.
Would you like the guard to help you out?
The Rolling Stones, Mary J. Blige, and Rihanna. 3 rockin' hours back to back. Plus, your favorite soap stars share their favorite tunes. Don't miss SoapNet Rocks, Saturday, August 4th, starting at noon, only on SoapNet.